Now that we're towards the end of October, the weather is nice and cool here in the desert at night and early morning. So I'm just going to give a quick garden tour. This is a cactus pyramid that I pretty much leave exposed all year. It does great in the sun and in the winter. These I usually keep covered in the high heat of the summer, all of these. But now that the weather's crisp, cool, I have my dwarf mandarin orange. I have my Mexican petunias here that are blooming consistently, these purple little flowers. And then I have my oleander. For the most part, stays exposed most of the year unless it's a really high sun intensity day. I'll cover it, which you get a lot of in the desert, but I don't cover that all the time. Just because it's a baby, I'll nurture it a little bit, but they can have the exposure of the desert sun, the oleanders. They are toxic to pets, so if your pet is a plant chewer, do not have it in your yard. My pets are not, so I'm pretty much clear on that. Then I have my oleander and my amaryllis, which constantly wants to grow out these leaves, and I leave the bulb intact, just let it grow because I like the greenery. I cover this, so these are covered, but right now it's just doing beautiful. And then I have my Russian sage, and right now I have 2 hummingbirds at my feeder. The ones that sit at the feeder are pretty much used to coming. Oh, now there's 3. Because of the cooler temps, they need the sugar, and my feeder's a little low. It's the first time I've seen 3 at the feeder. Yeah, they're in need of the sugar, especially now with the cooler temps. Some birds, regardless of if you have feeders or not, I did research, they'll still migrate if they need to, and it's by the length of the days, not your feeders that are out. So they will still migrate, and the ones that don't migrate, they do recommend keep your feeders out for a little longer. Some don't migrate at all and they need it, so I keep them out based on my research. The Russian sage also draws them in. It has these little purple flowers, and I think they're pretty much, yeah, there's one little floral bunch there, the purple, and some here, and the hummingbirds like them. Oh, now they're fighting. You can hear them. I'm gonna fill the sugar. They're competing for the food. And then I have these grow like crazy here, and they do quite well. In the heat of the summer, I'll put them under my tables, but right now they can be out. And then I have a red yucca baby that I just purchased. They do great. They're indigenous to this region. And then I have my little baby cacti that I needed to nurture with the high heat of the summer. So now they'll be ready next summer to go on that cactus pyramid. So they're doing great. And then I have this very ornate berry plant that almost died. I cut it down. It did get infested with some plant parasites like little gnats and little insects. So I cut it down, put it outside, protected it, and it's doing great now. It's coming back. So, and then here, lastly, I have my beautiful little vegetable garden. So cucumbers and peppers. And here's another one with cherry and lemon trees starting. Hopefully I can transplant them by the spring. So cherry and lemon. So the cherry will definitely have to be nurtured here, so I'll have to see about that. But the lemons should do fine here in the desert as adult trees. Okay, so no matter which conditions, if you foster the right growing environment, you can grow wherever you're planted. So enjoy. I'll say goodbye for now with a little visual of a flying hummingbird that likes to take in the sugar from the bottom of the feeder. That's a first. They usually land on it, so there's some remnants of sugar on the bottom, and that's where this little guy is getting his sugar fix. Okay, bye for now.